What's up everybody and welcome back to another episode of 3 mod updates. This is a newer series that I only just recently started. Basically I show you guys some updates to mods in Fallout 4. Pretty simple, the title is I think self-explanatory. This time we got 3 mods and I think all of them are quite cool. But before we jump straight into the video, let's actually talk about Bethesda. If you guys don't know, Bethesda recently released their Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition. If you guys don't know what a Game of the Year Edition is basically the base game as well as all the DLC packaged into one nice downloadable file. You probably have Fallout New Vegas Game of the Year Edition or Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition. I know I have both of them. In order to celebrate this release, they reached out to me and basically said they have 3 swag bags that I'm allowed to give away to you guys. I'm going to do this over 3 videos, so right now you have the chance to win one of these swag bags. And what's included is going to be the strategy guide with the Game of the Year Edition cover, a blind bagged mini Vault Boy figurine, so you don't really know what you're going to get. I think blind bags are really addicting and it's like a problem. A Vault 111 keychain, a hat, as well as a backpack. So how do you win these things? Well, basically what I'm going to do is in the pinned comments down below will be a link to something I tweeted. It might be random, it might be exciting, it might be something Fallout related. All you have to do is like that tweet. From there I'll pick one person randomly. Again, I'm going to be doing this 2 more times in my next 2 videos, so if you want the maximum number of chances to win, make sure to kind of turn on that bell notification. Just a simple plug as a YouTuber, or you technically could just follow me on Twitter if you wanted to. But without further ado, so the first thing I'm going to show you is the RU556, a mod that you've probably heard of because it's one of the best assault rifle mods out right now for Fallout 4. With that being said, on release it was a little bit lacking in certain categories. This is going to flesh that out, add in a bunch of new features. The first and most notable in my eyes being that the actual barrels do have different sizes now, so you could have this much longer barrel, kind of turning this into a DMR of sorts. But even further, there's another shorter barrel, basically the one I showed you previously, but a bit shorter, kind of getting away from that Magpul look in case you weren't a huge fan of it. You also may have been able to tell the stock and pistol grip also now do have a few different camo options. In this video I'm only using 2 of them, but there's like 6 or 7 or 8 available, a lot of these having different camos like winter camo, digital camo, as well as some more Call of Duty-esque ones like a blue or red tiger. All around these are really cool. I really like seeing all of these new kind of additions, as well as the silencers actually got a kind of sound overhaul. Take a listen to those right now. I personally think this made a massive difference. I really love these new sounds. I think they're just a lot more satisfying and sharp and nice to listen to. The new sounds coupled with the new barrel options I think really make this a nice duo. You could definitely have a pretty cool silenced DMR, and this update definitely is going to get me back into using this gun. So we have some updates to Gas Mask of the Commonwealth or Fallout 2287. There's been a ton of new stuff added in this update. First and foremost, there's actually a ton of options for the HUD widget that you normally see in the top left corner. You can change things like the position, the scale of it, the opacity of it. You can have it on or off. Maybe you want that real immersive experience and don't want to see it at all. Even beyond that, there's actually a bunch of VFX that now can kind of dirty up your mask. You could have blood, which is probably going to be the most common, but also dirt, dust, and frost. And as you do try to wipe it off, it'll actually smudge all of this, and then you have to wipe it off again normally and it will totally be gone. As with many of the aspects of this mod, this is all toggleable. If you don't want the blood to ever come on your mask or anything like that, you do have that as an option, but I don't know, it's kind of cool. Again, if you're really looking for that immersion factor, this is going to be one way to get it. And then even further, one of the bigger parts of this mod, especially if you're an existing user of it, is a ton of new gas mask integrations. First and foremost, the Metro gas mask that I actually showed you a little while ago have been brought into the base mod. They're now just a part of the mod as you download this update. Both of these look really cool. They're based off the ones from Metro. Pretty much direct recreations with a few minor changes here and there. But beyond that, some of our favorite mods from the community are also integrated. First and foremost, we have the NCR gas mask, an iconic one, of course. We all know this from Fallout New Vegas, and it's one of the most downloaded mods in Fallout 4, so it's awesome to see that making its way over. Then the Institute Assassin. This is actually an older mod, but still a really cool one, and it's nice to see these 2 masks integrated in. They actually come in a few different color options. There's a black, white, and just the mod itself has a lot of modularity, so you could turn it into other armor types if you'd want to. And then finally, what I think is going to be one of the coolest and most loved is the cross ballistic mask. So I'm using the full face version. There's actually ones that are just going to be like the chin, as well as one that's just going to be a half face. The reason I say this is going to be really loved is because this is a really versatile mask. It's obviously super basic, and I think you could have a lot of cool uses for it. That's pretty much the whole update. So again, those gas masks I think are going to make a big difference, because if you're using the mod right now and you want to kind of have it mesh with a different armor, you have a lot more options going forward. Then we have an update to a mod that I think just got a permanent spot in my load order, that being the simple assault rifle replacer. Previously, this mod basically removed the Fallout 4 assault rifle and changed it with the service rifle or assault carbine that was available by Deadpool 2099. Well, now it's actually taking this a step further and actually removing the combat rifle also and replacing that with the R91. The reason I'm such a huge fan of this is because in my eyes, those were the two worst vanilla weapons. The combat shotgun was bad only because it was so closely related to the combat rifle, and the combat shotgun on its own right is still a pretty cool weapon. Just to reemphasize here, this is going to be a total replacement of the default assault rifle as well as combat rifle. Both of those are totally removed from the game and now replaced again with these two new mods. Again, I really like this. I just think these two weapon mods are much higher quality, much more versatile, and more fun to use than the two vanilla options. Mods like this aren't going to be for everyone, but I also like how it's only doing a few of these, not a whole overhaul, because I think this will make it appeal to a much wider audience. Although Wars is coming soon, I'm still really hyped for that mod. I think it's going to be fun to start a new playthrough with that mod specifically. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you found it informative. Maybe you weren't following these mods so closely that you knew these updates were delivered, but now you do. As always, again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.